About you, you're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
Shut up, CCF freak. I told you I was bored. Talking about my picture. I like my picture. It's cute and I'ma keep it. Whenever I got bored days like these and I'm so fucking bored, it make me want to get up here and talk to y'all. I gotta be bored. Yeah, that's gonna be the new thumbnail. Period. Did y'all catch the shade in what I said? I say, did y'all catch the shade in what I said? Listen, my stomach is killing me, child. I'm having a small IBS flare up, so I'm like feeling icky today. That's why I'm glad I didn't have to go nowhere. But if you ask me, am I doing better? No, I am not. But y'all know that's my plight. I got to deal with it. But whatever. Hey Tammy, what's good, boo? How you doing, baby? Appreciate you, meet. Y'all come on in. Like, it's a couple of things that we could touch on, but I ain't really got much to say. Um, Shut up, Catherine. Trey can't help me with this. Quit being a whore. Okay, it is not ladylike. Not you bored in the meeting at work. Yeah, so hey, Jail Slayer. Hey, nah. Talk about stuff. She bored at the meeting. Now, ain't that something? They got you saying they're bored as hell, and they know they be bored. That's the bad part about it. You have me in tears every time you drag No Truth Just Last in no face. You got to add that to it, Gabby. In no face. Hold on. Even though I'm hurt, I'm still always camera ready. Do you understand? See, I know y'all don't like me behind the black screen. Y'all hate that shit. Y'all tell me that all the time. Every time I do a voiceover and I want to show my face, y'all get real pissed about that. So, I already know. The people got to see my ugly ass face and my nappy ass beard looking dirty and shit. Like I need to take a bath for crying though. You notice what she said, Gabby. You notice what they saying about me, girl. So office meetings are bored. Yes. I ain't say that, Catherine. She said that. I was just repeating what was said about me. That's what I was doing. Lord, on top of every damn thing else. My stomach's sore and all that, and I'm sneezing. Yeah, you do. I still ain't played it yet. Lord Jesus. Oh yeah, I already know, Latanya. I can't get away with that with y'all. Y'all be getting real hot bothered because I don't want to necessarily want to show my face all the damn time. I know my people, honey. My people do not like that, child. I don't know how people can get away with it because my people, they don't let me get away with it by any means. Mm-hmm. No, I ain't got my Wi-Fi on. Not that I need it on, but still, I'm just used to it being on. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for your cash app, baby. For handsome tea. Thank you, Put. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you for your cash app, love. And thank you for calling me handsome. I appreciate it. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 7 minutes and 32 seconds in. So y'all know, just give people time to know that I'm live. All right. Because this is like out of nowhere. So bear with me. Hey Sabrina, how you Sabrina, my stomach hurt, baby. But how you doing, boo? Crazy question, T. Does your nurse's skill kick in when you're under the weather? No. I still wish I could call my mama. I got 3D World. I ain't got Smash Brothers, but I do got Mario Kart. I got Mario Kart. I got 3D World. I got Mario Party, the Jamboree thing. I got Luigi's Mansion. I still ain't beat that yet. I got a book, a guidebook for it and everything. I ain't even well, I did play it. I ain't played that bitch in about 2, 3 years. Let's be honest. If I do decide to pick it up again, I'm gonna just start all over again because I don't remember nothing. Now that you love Mario Kart, you got to switch, Tammy. Maybe me, you, and CCF freaking get a party going. Ooh, that'll be fun. I might got to stream it. People told me I should get a Twitch. I might, and that's something I put on Twitch. Me too, Tammy. That would be fun. We're gonna have to get together, Tammy. Hey, PBE, how you doing, boo? Nah, I ain't attend the concert. I heard about it, kinda. Not Animal Crossing. Ow. Not Animal Crossing. Oh, we. Although they got Croc up there, I've been playing Croc because I remember Croc. I rented Croc back when I was in what third grade, I think, when that shit came out for the PlayStation 1. That was my shit. This is back at what 96. Y'all know I'm old. I saw that up there. I scrimped. I said, I know y'all lying. That's my shit. Why they ain't got that on PSN? That was a PlayStation game. Anyway, Thank you, Dem Rocks, for your 4.99. I appreciate you, love. Hey T, how do you feel about K Michelle joining our Rachel Way? Do you think her and Portia? First of all, thank you for your 4.99, baby. First of all, was that ever confirmed that Kimberly Michelle is gonna be on Real Housewives? Why? She's not married, is she? Who asked? Who said that we wanted K Michelle up there? Listen, y'all know when you got IBS, that pain not only go to your stomach, that bitch go to your back, the small of your bite, small girl, like right here. That's where that shit is right now. It's to the small. Do you understand? That's the worst part of it. But the stomach. The worst part of it is when it hit the small of your bite. That's the pain. Any, anyway, anywho, um, do you think her and Portia are gonna get along since Portia is friends with the prune juice? Child, I don't even know how I feel about Kimberly Michelle, even being up there. Like, to be real, and I know a lot of people, that ain't the point, Danielle. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of them getting people that are not married to get on Housewives. It would be nice to see them get a person that we don't know that's actually married and we could scrutinize the hell out of them. See, that's the fun part when we don't know them. We know Kim. The fun part is when we get people up here that we don't know, like Brick-a-Brack. We have fun reading a roast of Brick-a-Brack because we ain't know her. And Pola and Tink Tink, who looking like a man, we have fun reading a roast of them because we don't know them. Like, I don't necessarily want to see K Michelle's ass on Roa. Like, if y'all are gonna go out and get people, get new people. I don't necessarily want K Michelle's ass. And I like Kimberly Michelle. I do. I like Kimberly Michelle, but I feel as though she served her time on reality TV, honey. I don't necessarily gotta have her frolicking around on, on Roa. Not in no peach holder position anyway. No. I'm sick of that. Like, can we get some new folks so we can scrutinize the hell out of them and see if they got what it takes to stay on and that? Are you gonna watch Candace and Portia on Traders? Tammy, I don't even watch Traders now. So I'm damn sure not. I'm damn sure not gonna watch it because they ass up there. I'm not. My IBS, y'all. Okay. That's what this is right now. I ain't got the bubble guts. Technically. How Don Juan gonna confirm anything? How Don? I ain't listening to shit Don Juan say. I will believe it when I see the trailer for it and we see Kimberly up there. Talk about some Don Juan confirm. Don Juan can confirm a goddamn thing. I'm not believing nothing until I see something from Bravo. Until I see Bravo make a post or a statement, or until I see Kimberly get up here and be like, y'all, guess what? Y'all finna see me RHOA chat. Then I believe it. I ain't gonna take it because Don Juan ass said it. You said I need to watch it, Tammy. Like, I don't even know what it's about. I don't even know what the premise. I feel like this about season 10 at this point. I feel like this season 10 at this point, and y'all just want me to jump right on it. They don't want Tammy Roman, but they want K Michelle. I'd rather have Tammy Romaine. I'm just gonna be real. I'd much rather have Tammy Romaine. At least she married. I'd much rather have Tammy Romaine. I feel like that'll be real good reality TV because I love to see who gonna try Tammy. Um, So is the Hustle Houston worth watching? Speaking of, um, Ro came in my comments under my video and she reposted me on her Instagram, right? And it's a small world because when she posted it, she said that she's been watching me, which I didn't know. So you never know who watching you, honey. Shout out the Road Child, because I ain't know she been around here seeing me before. And then she gagged, honey. She said I had her weak as fuck. Uh, when she said that when I said she was a general manager down at Foot Locker, honey. But no, she did come up under my comments. What she say? She said, I definitely was a waitress slash bartender before I was a general manager, owner, and consultant. She said I was right. And she was laughing her ass off. So shout out to her. Listen, I like it. I think it's a cute show to watch after Love and that other show. It's a cute little something to watch after that other show. No tea, no tea, my opinion. Um, I mean, it's the first episode, so I'm still getting to know everybody's name. I kept calling her Chloe in a lot of the damn scenes, so I'm still trying to get everybody's name right. But it's a cute show. I ain't necessarily got no problem with it. I was sitting over here like, girl, I wasn't even gonna give it a try. I was like, I ain't even fooling with it. But last night I was here, I was finna go to bed, and I was like, at the very least, I go to sleep. So I decided to go on ahead and watch it. And then in the middle of watching it, I decided to watch it again and take notes because it was actually pretty cute. And then I just decided at the last minute to just go on ahead and click my button right quick and do a small little yang yang yang. But it's cute. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it up. Yeah, the episode do it come on Hulu? I don't know. I don't know, but I know it comes on after Love and Marriage Huntsville. I do know that. But do it come on Hulu? I don't know. Do Love and Marriage Huntsville come on Hulu? I didn't know that. I got Hulu. Now I ain't been on Hulu in a hot ass minute because I've been on my Prime. All right, but I got a Hulu. I ain't know that Love Marriage hit Hulu. Hey Lois, how you doing, baby? I've had on Hulu Live, but I had to downgrade. Oh, you get it on live. Oh, okay. See, I ain't know. See, I ain't got all that on Hulu because I got cable. I don't need all that shit. All right, cable high enough. You think I got to put all that shit on Hulu, Prime, and all that? Yeah, see, I do got Hulu Premium. My shit got no ads. Ain't that still premium? My, because y'all know I'm booze Twilight that. I don't pay for ads for nothing. I ain't got ads on Hulu, not that I need it, because I got cable. I ain't got ads on Netflix, not that I need it, because I got cable. And I ain't got ads on Prime, not that I need it, because I got cable. But it's the principle. I'm classy. I don't do all that. If I ain't gotta have no commercials, I ain't gonna have them. So that ain't me. Hulu Premium is no ads. Oh, well, shit. I could be watching it on Hulu, then I ain't know. Well, if they do, it's good. I ain't necessarily got to worry about waiting on demand, at least for Heart of Houston. So that's a good thing. Thank you for this live. I was bored at work. Child, you bored at work. I'm bored at home. We just be bored together. Why not? Nah, I ain't watched the King's Court. I don't do nothing with Tyson Bedford, old sister fat ass in it. I don't watch nothing with Miss Tyson and the girl. Absolutely not. Like I thought about giving it a small little try when I found out Carlos Boozer was up there, and I was like, and then the other guy that's a wrestler, I can't think his name, but I do know who he is. I was like, maybe. But once I found out Miss Tyson was up there, that that did it for me. I said, no, I'm cool. I said, no, I'm all right. Nah, and I ain't looked at it. So no. Is it any good? Hey, Lakia. Hope I said your name right. I probably didn't. Not you boys at work. Y'all bored at work. I'm bored at home. Everybody just say it. Because I shouldn't be bored at home, but I am. I was watching SummerSlam. It was too nice. Now listen, CCF Freak, you look, you know, I don't do all that hetero shit. All right. I don't know nothing about SummerSlam, WWE, WWF, WCW, NWO. I don't know nothing about none of that. Okay, I don't go to none of that. You already know I don't do all that hetero shit. Okay. I thought at a certain age, boys just grew at wrestling. I guess not. I guess not. But speaking of guessing that, who going to the Prune Juices concert, child? Who going to Prune Juice concert? Prune Juice say she got the VIP row and all that going on. She said her and Kirkisha say they still got some tickets or whatever. And she's saying the who's who and the what's what of the underground circuit gotta be gonna be there and whatnot. So who going to the Prune Juices concert, child? She say the who's who and the what's what of the underground is gonna be there, honey. Who going down? Not Kirk and Jasmine. Not Kirk and Jasmine. She says it's gonna be the who's who in the West What. Y'all don't do the prune juice like that. Now we always sit up here and talk about how folk do like how folk did and I know I'm way out of base for using this person as a reference point, but trust me, I'm going somewhere with it. Like I am. Like I promise y'all I am. Like how everybody did Chrisette Michelle the last time she decided to do something. They said it was down to a damn they said it was down to a jazz bar and she still and she still couldn't fill up the seats, girl. Y'all know how we do like how we said how that was trash, that was terrible, and how people should do her like that. That's how we should feel about the prune juice. That's the point I'm making. Like we saying we supposed to support our people. Then let's support our people. Let's go down to the Prune Juices concert. If anything, we can jug to Marry Me and Bubblegum. All right. We can jug to Marry Me and Bubblegum. At least Bubblegum. I'm still laughing at you for only doing one episode of Love and Hip Hop. Well, since we own Love and Hip Hop, because we talk about prune juice, I just don't have nothing for it, CCF Freak, and I don't feel the need to like. I don't be. It's not like that other show. Y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville. Even though I'm lightweight falling out, I still it's still like it's Saturday. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville. I got to do it. I don't feel that with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's like I can take it or leave it. If it's something worthwhile watching, I'll come back and watch it and just review that shit. But I mean, for me, the storylines are tad. They're not interesting. I feel like the only interesting thing is Trash Can Gan, Prune Juice, Kirkisha, and Felonices falling at. I mean, I guess. But I ain't gotta watch the show to watch that. I could just watch the clips that y'all post on Instagram. Like, I ain't necessarily gotta watch the show to see that. Carly is dead. Why is she still around? Must be ass is dead. Why is she still around? We do not care about her third marriage. That our more this show gonna go up in flames by next season because she ain't gonna have nothing to give and she's gonna have to give a storyline. So then she's not gonna want this nigga no more. And this is gonna be a whole nother storyline where we seeing her divorcing this nigga and all that. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want Lil Zany short ass running around out here cheating on Ashley and Ashley accepting it like a dumbass. I don't want that. Like, that's not entertaining. That's nerve-wracking. It is. Y'all know stupid shit get on my nerves real quick. And I just don't have nothing for it after that. Speaking of Scrappy, didn't allow his threesome baby attend his he didn't allow his new baby to attend the birthday party for his why? That's the siblings. They're all siblings. Why? Why? It don't matter. They're all siblings. Y'all got Daryl to thank for that, but they're all siblings. Why would y'all not have that little baby there? That's he the sibling. Don't y'all start that shit. Now I can't stand when y'all listen. That's the shit I don't like. If y'all adults don't like each other, whatever, but it should never come in between the kids. That's the shit I don't fuck with. I don't like that at all. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. One, 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 one. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for your cash app, love. Thank you. Oh, hey, Lando. I see your DM, friend. I don't know if you in here watching that, but I see your DM. I'm gonna get at you once I get off of here, friend. I'm gonna get at you when I get off of here. Um, cause his new girlfriend didn't allow her to come. Fuck that. Okay, wait. Whose birthday party was it? Did y'all say it was the one of the kids that he got with Bambi? Because y'all know I ain't watching. So wait, pause. Run this back to me. Exactly whose child's party was it? Whose child party was it? Did y'all say it was one of his with Bambi's? One of the Bam's kids. Okay, so what does the new excuse me, how does the new girlfriend get a say in whose child comes? Y'all, I'm telling y'all it's fake. See what I mean? Shit like that to me is fake. It gotta be fake. That right there, that to me screams, let's just do it up for the cameras. Everybody can make money. See what I mean? That's just not interesting to me. That shit is fake. I'm not even in it. See, that's why y'all only got one one episode from me. I don't give a damn. I don't give a I first of all, how long has this new chick been around? And be clear, it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that she crazy. It got everything to do with the fact that she know they still fucking. That's what it got to do with. And she feels like she's gonna hurt her and get back at her by excluding her child from being at a birthday party. But you the hoe. You the hoe. Y'all both some hoes. Let's be clear. Y'all both some hoes. What who on what God green and what's wrong with Daryl? I ain't never heard of no shit like that. That's why I said it gotta be fake. That whole thing is fake. See, that's why y'all only got one review from me. I ain't got no interest in watching that fake ass shit. Like no. No. Like, see, that I told y'all stupid shit annoy me. I ain't got time. So y'all saying y'all ain't going to the Prune Juice concert, even though I gave the wow. Well, I guess fine. Y'all ain't going. Um Child, Meek and King is taking over these YouTube streets and they taking over TikTok, child. Child, Nika King got a lot going on. Every time I get on YouTube, I'm seeing somebody else react to the Nika King situation. And at this point, Neek, you need to take that baby to the courthouse. Let the courthouse see all this shit that they got going on. And go on ahead and get full custody of your son, and that nigga got to figure it out. You get full custody and he gets supervised visitations, even down to Thailand. Matter of fact, if he want to come and see his kid, the only way he can come see him is that he got to buy a plane ticket from Thailand to come around here to where you at in the States to come and see his fucking son if he wants to. Like, see, that's the type of stuff that I would be doing, Neat. I need stop. I like because my thing is I would have went slams to the magistrate office when I went 2 or 3 days without hearing from my child. See that right there, Neek? That was the time for you to went on ahead and went to your lawyer and let them see all of this shit. This punk ass nigga made me wait 3 days for me to talk to my son, who's in Thailand. You already took the little boy phone and his devices talking about y'all got screen down times down to y'all house. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. That's my child first time there without me by his motherfucking self. You get my child back his goddamn phone. I don't give a damn what y'all do in y'all household. He ain't used to being there like that. Y'all over 24 hours away from each other. Talk about some goddamn downtime. Now, nigga, fuck your downtime. Give my child his phone that I paid for so I can call him if I need to hear his voice. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. That's just me. Me, quit playing all these games. Quit playing these games. You know he's slow as West Bubba fuck. Nick, I don't even understand why you being so nice to King anyway. Then he cheat on you while you was pregnant with damn Kaiser and got that bitch pregnant. Matter of fact, while he's screwing Lena and her around the same time, and then she got pregnant and had a damn miscarriage, and then Lena was making fun of the damn girl. Like me, a lot of y'all baby mamas just too damn nice. I understand y'all want a father figure for y'all child, and what better figure than the nigga that you were procreated with. But sometimes I feel like a father figure is better than a damn father. Because and then Lena, what type of damn woman is you to even allow that shit to happen for 3 damn days when you a mama your goddamn self? So when King go out here and cheat on your fat bugler ass and keep your daughter away from you for 2 3 days, and I hope he do. I hope he do. Fuck 2 3 days. I hope he keep you away for a damn week and block your ass. And you don't have no way to get in contact with Lil Ocean. I hope he do. I hope he do you the exact same way plus worse. Because I don't know who the hell raised you. Whether you like Nick or not, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That's that lady child, and y'all live in Thailand. Lena, I'm telling you now, if it was my two best friends, oh, they'd have been on the first thing smoking. If you was Nitra or Mimi, they would have been on the first thing smoking to Thailand to smoke your boots real good because you would have had both of them and me fucked up. That's number one. The three of them would have got on that flight with me. They wouldn't have let me come around there by myself. And we'd have found your dog ass. Like you didn't even want to let this girl know your location. telling you, me and my two best friends, we would have hunted y'all down. We would have hunted y'all down like some rabid dogs. We would have ran into y'all shit, and that would have been that. That would everybody would have went to jail in Thailand. Everybody would have went to jail in Thailand, and y'all would have been hearing about it on the damn news. Okay. Child. That's why churn don't need to be having churn. Cause y'all don't know what to do with it. And King, if you broke, say you broke, because that's what it's given. It's given you no longer have the lifestyle that you did when you was with her. Oh well, that's your fault. You couldn't keep your dick in your pants. Now you sitting here with this fat bitch, and y'all sitting around here struggling, asking for a cash, begging for cash app and super chats and GoFundMe's. And that's a whole nother thing, Lena. That girl donated to your GoFundMe. And you block this lady and help him not be able to get in contact with her child, just off of that, my best friends would have been on you like two red-nosed pit bulls. And not even water hose or bear mace would have been able to pry them up off your ass about their godson. And I'm the mama. They more mad than me. I didn't even get a chance to hit you yet. They pounced on you. Listen, look. I'm telling y'all how I would have went down in Thailand had it been me and my homegirls. But look, King, Neat, fine. I get it, Neat. Like you're an influencer, you a mama, you got brand deals and stuff like that on the line. I get it. You can't show your ass the way you used to show your ass when you was younger on you. I get it. But I also feel like this. Every parent in America and beyond would have totally understood. I am going to say that. Every parent in America would have understood it. They wouldn't have held that against you, child. I promise you they wouldn't. When it comes to sharing, we don't hold that against you. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for your Cash App, love. 1111. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. If anybody else like to donate, if you enjoying yourself, honey, feel free. Me picturing that really happened got me weak. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be so funny. If it was me, it wouldn't have been funny. Net, it wouldn't have been funny if it was me. Like it would have been funny afterwards, after we got let out of damn Thailand prison and booted out the damn country. Then it would have been funny once we hit back the mainland 5-0. Then it would have been funny and we would have been cackling about how we went down there and toe ass. Then it's funny. But in the moment, And that's what you need to go do. Carry your ass to your lawyer, get full custody, and if he want to come and see his kid, the only way he's able to is he got to come from around there to see him. And if he really want to see his son the way he say he want to see his son, he'll make it damn happy. He'll sell plasma if he got it. That shit pissed me off. Anyway, that shit pissed me off. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to shit like that. I don't play when it comes to Lil Churn. I don't play when it comes to Lil Churn because Lil Churn ain't asked to be here. What else done happened in these streets, child? Oh, funny thing. I told y'all I don't do no hetero stuff, but sometimes I do. So how about Steven? Because y'all know Gilbert Arenas, he got arrested for some shit. I don't know what he did, but he got arrested doing some stupid shit. It's Gilbert Arenas. We all know he does dumb shit. At 40 and beyond, he's still doing. We know, right? And y'all know Kwame Brown, him and Kwame Brown, they don't like each other. So when Kwame Brown found out that he got arrested, Kwame Brown made a video about it and he was gagging about it. And I'm not mad. Listen, I'm not mad at any means at Kwame Brown for laughing at Silly Gilly in his expense. I'm not, because he don't like him. He been fooling, fucking with that man for almost 20, 25 years at this point. So I'm not upset at Kwame Brown for getting his come up. I mean, I'm just not. I'm not upsetting him for laughing at his expense. I'm not. So then Stephen A. Smith had the nerve and the unmitigated gall to get on his platform and want to try to berate and want to try to talk shit and want to try to read down Kwame Brown on the low, on the low, for laughing at Silly Gilly and Silly Gilly's expense. But here's my thing with Stephen A. Nigga, don't you do the same shit? See, this is why I don't like Stephen A. Smith. I don't give a damn about him. He a fuck boy in my opinion. Because it's always the niggas who got the most mouth about everybody, but then they want to come out and be like, well, this ain't cool and that ain't cool, and oh, you shouldn't laugh at a black man getting locked up, this ain't funny. But you talk about black men for a living. You downgrade and berate black men for a damn living, but you don't say shit to these white niggas, white men, because they ain't niggas. You don't say shit to these white men. These white men that play around on ESPN and they do shit like that, you get up here and you tiptoe and you tap dance around the shit they do. But when it come down to niggas, you want to run your mouth and say the worst of the worst things about them. So who the hell are you to try to sit up here and try to tell Kwame he wrong for laughing at a nigga who's been picking with him all this goddamn time? Like, girl, go lay your ass down. Like, I cannot, like, and anybody that's trying to sit over here and be like, he right, he right, he right. How? How is he any different? And how? And what did Kwame do that's any different from what Stephen A. get paid to do day by day? He get paid by white men to talk about y'all ashy black ass jigaboos like dogs. But Kwame's so damn wrong for laughing at a nigga that he don't like and in his downfall. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Because y'all people kill me with that. Y'all want to get so self-righteous with certain people. But he does the same thing and he get paid by the white man for money to do it. And he don't mind getting up here dragging y'all by y'all damn knees. But when it comes to these white folk and what these white men got going on, that these white players got going on, he tiptoe around it. He don't really say too much about it. Oh, I really like him. I like the game. I like what you do. But oh, come on. Da, da, da. But when it comes to these niggas, they every damn thing up under the sun and then some. See, we have to get that meme made that Scotty have of you, child. Right, he can defend the white folk to the end, but when it come down to the black, he don't mind tearing you down for a good coin. But Kwame's so wrong. No, I agree with Kwame. If I was Kwame, I'd have laughed at the nigga too. I'd have laughed at the nigga too, and would have slept just fine that night. Shout out to Kwame. I ain't mad with. Now, what else is happening in this world that's going on? Um, what else is going on, y'all? What else is going? Oh, so Ming Lee is making a YouTube channel, right? Girl, y'all are on reality TV. Y'all don't need to take our jobs. Like, we not up here trying to take y'all job, trying to be all up in y'all camera. Why is all of y'all running down? I don't like Kwame either. Well, that's fine. You ain't gotta like him. I don't find nothing wrong he doing. He been berated since he been out the damn league. Now he's having his fun. Now everybody feel like he doing too much. I don't fuck with that. I feel like all is fair in love and war. Why is it okay for people to ragtag and drag me for over 20 damn years and I don't say nothing? Then when I decide I want to have my fun and ragtag and drag, now it's a big damn deal and everybody tired of it. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm just saying. But Well, she doing a YouTube channel where she basically getting Chantel straight, child, and she's saying she gonna drop that video tonight. I will be watching it, um, and I will be talking about it. I don't know when I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm a damn sure talk about it because I did hear. Hold on, where the thing at? Who sent it to me? No, I saw it on Scotty thing. Hold on. Hold on. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. Hold on.
I take full accountability. And if nobody else will tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. You didn't take no accountability. You owe us an apology because you knew at some point you knew what really happened and you knew what you told us had happened. At no point could I push my mom, hit my mom, and live to do an interview with Carlos King. The episode said I take full accountability. And if nobody else will tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. You didn't take no accountability.
So yeah, child. Ming says she finna drop it. Her YouTube is at I am Ming Lee. You know, no spaces. I am Ming Lee. All one word. And allegedly she's dropping it like, hold on. I am Ming Lee. Okay, Ming Lee, you got my subscription, girl. You got my subscription, girl. I'm gonna be right there as soon as you notify me. Yes, notification on. Yes, I will be there. I am gonna be listening. Shout out to Ming Lee. I don't care what nobody say about Ming. Ming, as far as I'm concerned, you are right with me. Because I can appreciate you for being a grown-ass woman and saying, look, you lied. All right. Now, whatever, Jackie, whatever your issue is with your mama, way back when, I understand, whatever, but you lied. And you not only lied to me, you lied to everybody up there on that cast, and you owe everybody an apology. Shout out to me. I can respect it. Hey, Caramel, what's good, boo? I can respect it because Ming is absolutely right. You do owe everybody an apology. You do. You owe everybody an apology. Ming, I'm going to be right there. I can't wait to see it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate you for your Cash App love. One. Thank you, Barb. I wish I had some money music to get y'all like Tay do. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Anybody else? My stomach's sore, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna be there, me. Sore stomach at all. I'm gonna be right there. She the only one being real about the situation. I agree. Ain't nobody for real getting drugged, other than the Nika King situation. Now King got drugged, but ain't nobody really got drug for real. Hold on, I'm about to share her thing on my community wall. Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to share it on my community wall. I shared it on my community wall for all of y'all. So y'all go and show me some love tonight. Tell her I sent y'all. Share treat y'all right. I see y'all in the comments. We'll speak then. I'll try to say y'all a seat in the view. Yeah, Chantel's interview did her absolutely no favors at all. And she reached out to Carlos. Because I told y'all I was under the impression that Carlos reached out to her. I can't do that, DB. Ocean Hipper, girl. Ocean Hipper. Hey, to your old head, are you gonna get my? I don't play Mortal Kombat, friend. The last time I played Mortal Kombat was on my Super Nintendo. way back in the gap. Okay, I had Mortal Kombat on my Super Nintendo, honey. I ain't had no Sega part. Listen, Sega was for no shade to nobody, but y'all know I'm gonna be honest. Sega products was for the projectic babies. Okay, those were those was for the families that didn't have no money like that, and so so that the projectic churn could also have something to play when they in the house. They had Segas. Do you understand? We was classy based. You understand? We had Super Nintendo money. Okay. We had Nintendo 64 money. Okay. We had PlayStation 1 money. Do you understand? So, no, I played mine on Super Nintendo. And I had it, but I had it on Super Nintendo, not Sega. But don't do Sega like that. I ain't hating on Sega. I ain't hating on. Look, I live for Sonic. The only way I could play it back then was on a Sega. Okay, Sonic and Knuckles was my jam. Like, I ain't hating on the Sega. I'm just saying I ain't own one because I ain't need that. We have real nigga money. But ja, I had Sega and Nintendo. I didn't live in no projects and went to a private school. But the point is, while you up here talking shit, Brittany, the point is you had a Nintendo. So of course you had the coin to get a Sega. That's the game. You had both. Do you understand? You didn't just have a Sega because that's all you could afford. No, you had a Nintendo and a Sega. That's the difference. Like I had a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation and a 64 and a PlayStation 2. And the only thing I didn't have was a Sega. None of them. I ain't have a Dreamcast, but then again, that's Sega. Listen, when I was in school, the Sega Dreamcast was the rage. Because I remember that came out when I was in the 6th grade. So this was 99, 2000. And everybody wanted the damn Dreamcast. And the only reason why I didn't want one was because of the controller. The controller looked really ridiculous to me. It looked really bulky. And it just screamed, I'm not going to play it like that. So I never asked for a Dreamcast and I never got one either. That was the only thing. I don't know what the startup looked like. I've never held a controller in my hand. That was the only things that I've never had. That, a drink, and a GameCube. I never had a GameCube. Now, I had friends that had GameCubes, but I never had a GameCube because I had a 64. So I really didn't see no reason in getting a GameCube. So I never got one, and I never asked for one either. Yeah, Battle Arena Toshina was the very first game I got with my play. That game came with my PlayStation. I told y'all that story. Battle Arena Toshina, that game played back then when you got an original PlayStation, and I got it the year it first came out. Me and my brother, because I was about what? I was in the 3rd grade, and my brother was a senior in high school. So this is like what, 95, 96? That game and a demo disc came with that. So that was my very first game. That and a demo disc. But I appreciated the demo disc because the demo disc had what it have up there? It had a Tekken 2. It had Tekken 2 up there. It had Crash Bandicoot. It had that up there. Tomba. Was it Tomba? No, that was another demo disc I had. That one wasn't up there. It had some other stuff up there. It had some racer game up there that I used to play a lot. I can't think of it. Is it Gran Turismo? Maybe it was Gran Turismo. I can't remember. But it may have been that. But You look like Tyler Perry. Your daddy. Don't come up around here insulting me. I don't look like nobody's Medea. My brother and I had the first play Madden and Mortal Kombat. Child, CCF Freak, do you remember Blitz? CCF Freak, do you remember NFL Blitz on the 64? That's how far back I go. You remember that CCF Freak? My brother had that shit. Probably Rage Racer. I don't remember, friend. I ain't gonna don't get up here and make me like, yeah, you remember Blitz? I remember. Look, I told y'all I'm old. That's back in the Blockbuster days when we used to go and actually, this back when Hollywood Video became. See, this is back when Hollywood Video became a thing. Y'all know I still feel like Hollywood Video is what blew out Blockbuster. I still feel that way because it seemed like when the first Hollywood Video store came out, nobody went to Blockbuster no more. Nobody went to Blockbuster no more. I had a Blockbuster card and everything. But when Hollywood Video came out, I swear nobody went to Blockbuster no more. I swear that's how I went. Yes, of course I played GoldenEye. What? Yes, Brittany, is you crazy? Who hasn't played 007? Come on, man. Like that's a crime to have never played 007 and you own the 6. You ain't even had to own the 64. Just not playing it at all was a crime back in the day. Yeah, I remember NBA Jams. I had that. I had that on the PlayStation. I had was it 2000? 2000? I think I had the 2000 version. I had NBA Live 2001. But I did have NBA Jams. I think it was in 2000. I think I had that shit, and I hardly ever played. Because I know I won't into shit like that. I won't into sports games for real, for real. I would make myself like try to learn how to play it just to like fit in back in the gap. But after a while, I just didn't give a fuck about fitting in. Like, nah, I don't play that shit. Like, I don't get no enjoyment out of that. But give me a first person shooter. I'm here for that. Yeah, I remember Road Rash. I had that game. I had that game. That was when you was on the motorcycles and you was hitting niggas and you was hitting niggas trying to make them crash. Yeah, I had that game. Well, I didn't have it. I rented it. And a homeboy I had back in the day, he had that game. His older brothers used to play that shit. Yeah, I remember Road Rash. Yes, I play Perfect Dark. I play that on my Switch all the time. Perfect Dark is my favorite. If you want to be honest, I would say I prefer that over GoldenEye. Yeah, I said it. If you want me to be real, and I love GoldenEye, but if you ask me, yeah, Joanna Dark definitely beat out Golden. It did. It did. And I don't care what nobody say. If we're going to be honest about it, Perfect Dark most definitely had beat out 007 in so many ways. I feel like that's what made 007 do better when it came to Tomorrow Never Dies. Y'all know the blue cartridge one, because then that's when they started speaking and you know the folk had voices and shit like that. They started getting voice actors and carrying on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So yeah, let's just call a spade a spade. Me too, Tracy. You know I love Resident Evil. That's my favorite. That's my favorite franchise. Oh, the world is not enough. Yeah, that. The blue cartridge one. That was the one when they started having voice actors and actresses, and they got a little bit of personality and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Because on GoldenEye they was talking. They talked a lot and they cursed. They called her bitches and everything. They did. They called her a bag of bitches and some more shit when they be dying. Thank you, baby. Thank you for your PayPal love. I appreciate you. One, one, one. I appreciate you, baby. I'm glad I'm entertaining y'all. Appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, ain't nothing like the 90s. I miss the 90s. You ain't never gonna get nothing better. I love the fact that I was growing in the 90s. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate the fact that I was born in 88 and I was able to like grow in the 90s to like see progression and what these little young things got these days that we didn't have. You understand? Like I remember shit like that. You know what I mean? Like these little young things don't remember nothing about antennas. I do. They don't know nothing about the floor model TVs. I do. They don't know nothing about the TVs with the BBLs. I do. Okay. There was no complaining about the quality of the video games because that was the quality of the video games. And so you just made do with what you had and you ain't complain. As long as that hole cut on, that's all we cared about. It won't no complaint. Complain about what? See, I miss them type of days. And when we got bored, we went outside. I miss them type of days. I missed the summer camps when I was younger. I used to always go to Doris Miller. And the anybody from Virginia or Newport News or Hampton, Virginia area, back in the 90s, y'all remember Doris Miller summer camps. It was fun. We used to have fun doing shit like that. See, they don't want to do that no more. They don't want to do that no more. I don't even think they got shit like that no more. No, they was editing the shit on the radio when I was growing up. They won't letting them cuss on the radio. All right, they won't letting them cuss on the radio. In the music videos either. Now the music videos used to be a little, the little, a little risque. But as far as letting it, again, CCF freak, we're classy days. Okay, we ain't never had no bootleg cable. Okay, we want one of them households, honey. We was classy. We paid for our shit. Okay, we ain't never had no bootleg cable. We ain't never had to steal cable from our neighbors. No, we don't know nothing about all that. Okay, we've been paying Cox since we got cable back in 1990. All right. When we moved into our very first house, I remember we lived in a duplex, kind of. Well, it was a duplex, but it wasn't like a duplex. It was a duplex though. It was upstairs and the downstairs. Then that's when we had the damn antenna and shit. But I remember when we moved into our first home, house, back in 91, I believe it was. And was I in kindergarten? No, I was in the first grade. This when I walked to school. This is when I walked to school. That was when we got cable, honey. And we've been playing Cox Communications from 1990 till my mama passed in 2018. so, yeah, I walked to school when my school was right next to my house, friend. I was a walker. My school was literally next door. So yeah, I walked to school when I was in first grade. I walked to school in the first grade and I walked to school in the fourth grade because I lived right across the street from my damn school. So yeah, I was a walker twice in my life. You rode your bike to school? Nah, I walked. I didn't mind walking to school, but I didn't appreciate the school being like right next to my house. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I ain't like to be that close to my damn school. But I ain't had no choice. Yeah, I remember McDonald's pizza. I never ate it. Actually, I don't even think I was born. Or if I was born, I was probably just born before they took it off the menu. But I do remember that. I do remember that. Now I ain't never eat it, so I can't tell you what it tastes like. But I remember. Yeah, McDonald's had pizza. I remember that. My uncle worked for Cox Communications during them years in Hampton. Ain't that something? Because we had to wait on the side to get it through the drive-through. Fine. Do y'all remember when Pizza Hut used to have a drive-through? My mama used to go there all the time and get a Bigfoot. That was my mama shit. My mama shit was the Bigfoot, which made sense because it was four of us, and you get a big ass pizza, a rectangular pizza. It was cheap, but I hated it. Like after a while, I hated it. Like I got sick of seeing a damn Bigfoot. I hated it after a while. I did. Like after a while, I wouldn't eat it. I would just eat the breadsticks because like I just got sick of it after a while. I thought Bigfoot was Little Caesars. Nah, baby, that was Pizza Hut back in the 90s. That was the Pizza Hut thing. My mom used to get it all the time. When she would have a craving for pizza, it would always be that. And after a while, I hated it. I did. I hated it. Like I didn't want no more of that shit. Yeah, I grew up with Ryan's. Of course, I grew up with Ryan's. They rolls was the shit. And Quincy's. Y'all grew up with Quincy's and Steak and Al. Y'all remember Steak and Al? Child. And Shoney's. I think it's still a Shoney's in Hampton somewhere, or Nuka News. I think it's still one there in Nuka News somewhere. Sizzlers never went. You said it's a Shoney's in Chesapeake. I think it's one in Newport News, Uptown somewhere. It might still be there. It may not be there no more, but it once was. But yeah, Ryan's was the shit. Definitely remember Ryan's. Their rolls was everything. Their rolls was better than Golden Corrals. especially when you get them fresh out the damn oven, child. Because when we would go to Ryan's, it would be after church on Sundays. Now that would be the time we would go to Ryan. Anything like that, or old country buffet and shit like that, it'll be after church. That's normally when we would do shit like that. Throughout the week, not really, because my mama would cook. So we ain't had to do none of that shit. My mama cooked. But my stomach, y'all. It is. Your opinion and my opinion to my stomach. I'm pushing through though. I'm pushing through though. We used to go to Quincy on Dibby Boulevard in Newport News back in the 90s. Did we used to go to that one? No. Me and my mama used to go to the one that was on Ty's Lane. Because we lived in Hampton. Me and my mama went to the one that used to be on Ty's Lane before they closed it down and made it into a funeral home. You might know what I'm talking about. The one over there by Zaxby's and across the street from the Soap and Sud. The one around there by Lake Shore and Waterford, where I used to live, by the way. The one around there. We used to go to that one. Yeah, well, listen, I got IBS. My flare up is flaring up, and I don't know why. I really don't. I ain't been eating nothing I wasn't supposed to, and I ain't drink shit either. I don't know. It just woke up on one, and I ain't here for it. Okay, my uncle and I live off Ty's Lane. Me too, girl. I used to live out Waterford, honey. Jesus. Is there anything else since we winded down? I think I got everything. No, I won't drinking last. I was drinking last night. I forgot. All right, y'all caught me in a lie. But it was wine. It won't like it was some hard shit. It was wine. Mind your business. Why y'all always gotta remember shit? Damn. Let me see. Is there anything else going on out that's going on in the world? I don't think so. I think I covered everything. One more thing I do want to bring up since I got y'all here. Listen, Mellow Cherie Rogers is gone, right? We know this. And the people say they won't coming back and they won't watch it, right? So here's my question. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Ooh, girl, where it? Okay. Mellow Cherie Rogers is gone. She's gone. She decided to leave her show. All right. And that's no shade. It's true tea. And I thought all of y'all said y'all wasn't watching. And y'all wasn't watching nobody that reviews and blah, blah, blah. Right. So why am I still seeing comments that says we can agree to disagree? But Melody was the show, whether you like it or not, T, because the Scots wasn't being transparent about their life still. They were forcing on Martell and Melody's bag. Scanning on the Take Six group thing. I'm reading it the way she wrote it. And help destroy Martell and Mello Mello's marriage. Let me finish. Because y'all know it's always a dissertation when they write. Because they knew Martell was slow and Melody was the brains, beauty, and the star because she was the show in and brought it to Car Lucifer. Let's not forget that. Let's keep it a buck. Perhaps they all of Martell's friends. And if Melody is boring when she was on the show, how come it's boring now? And my drag voice, honey, and these ratings are low. I mean, you just said in CC that it's boring. I'm confused, sugar, no shade. So I still miss Melody Cherie Rogers on the show. And whether or not the show goes on without her, Miss Boss Lady Melody still collects her coins. And I thought we already discussed that she's no longer EP. She's not collecting anything but dust. And that's no shade to her, but it's true tea. But, whatever, whatever lie makes them feel good about themselves, I let them have it. Because you know why not. She don't never have to return to that toxic, unhinged, ungrateful, jealousy cast shit show. Miss Thing gave the blueprint when she left. Now as a billionaire, she said this. So I'm Team Melody Cherie Rogers 1000, and I still miss period Melody Cherie Rogers. And seeing other comments like, and this is no shade because I do like this person, but I ain't gonna call y'all sis. I'm so glad Dr. Melody Cherie left this Tide show. She's been blessed beyond measures and will continue to be blessed. It was never boring when she hit the screen. Oh, but look, those ratings now at an all-time low. So she is definitely missed. And for people saying it was boring when she was on there, those ratings said otherwise when she was on those episodes. But that's not true because Millie Chun has been reporting it. And even when Melody was on the show, it was boring. Like there was people who were millimeters that was blacking out the show, whether she was on it or not. The ratings was low when she was on it. Whether y'all want to be like, oh, it's an all-time low, bitch, it was low. Y'all were calling it an all-time low. Listen, y'all can't say that didn't happen because there's videos of it. And so now y'all want to find the people still have something to say about her, and she moved on with no regrets. May God continue to bless her on her endeavors. And then I asked her, how did she enjoy the live? Because I didn't give a fuck about none of that bullshit she was talking. And so I asked her, how did you enjoy the live, Fred? She said, you are hilarious as always. Thank you, Fred. That's all I wanted to know, because the rest of that shit was fuck shit. So that's where I skip right down to, well, how did you enjoy the show, friend? Oh, it was good, bro. You was entertaining. You was interested. That's all I needed to hear. Because everything else is fuck shit. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. So my point to y'all is stop. 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 Like, we don't care about the ratings. We don't. We don't care about how y'all about y'all feeling like she's fine. Carry that shit elsewhere. Don't be up under the comments with that. All right. Go someplace else who's hater watching the show and doing angry reviews of the show, and leave them that comments. Don't be under my comments with that shit, girl, because we don't care. We've moved on. All right. We've moved on. The show has moved on. Nobody on that show has said Mellow Mello's name not one time. They didn't even show her face or hear her voice when they shown the scene of Chris Fletcher telling her that lie. We don't care. It's over with. She's gone. Me no care, bitches. Me no care about the ratings and how low they are. Me no care. We're watching the show. It's still on. And it's fine. New people will come. We don't care. Y'all be under everybody's comments with the same old, same old. We don't care, bruh. We here to make our money, and we still making our money. We don't give a shit. So long as we click our button and talk about this show and we make our coin, we don't care, girl. And speaking of Mellow Mellow, so Who Knew made a video where Mellow Mellow was Mellow Mellow was doing something somewhere. I thought it was probably one of her mimosas with Mellow Mellows, but it turned into some church stuff because she was almost preaching. But Who Knew showed it, and Who Knew felt like she was basically sending a message saying that she knows that the harlot been shown on the show and she doesn't care, because she was using context like, it don't matter who you get, I can't be replaced, I can't be moved, can't nobody be me, and this that thing and the other, right? And Who Knew felt like that was Mellow Mellow taking shots at the show and basically letting it be known, like, yeah, I see y'all trying to bring her on the show now that I'm gone, but I'm always Mellow Mellow Rogers and I can't be moved. Now, some people came up under her comments and was saying that, oh, she won't think about this. Oh, she wasn't talking about that. Oh, she didn't mean this, that thing, and the other. Listen, Who Knew? I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Who Knew? Who Knew? I do feel like there was a direct indication of letting people know, yeah, I saw, but I don't care. I'm still me. And you cannot replace me. I'm Mellow Mellow Cherie Rogers, and I'm always going to be Mellow Mellow Cherie Rogers, 11 Mary Huntsville. It don't matter who you get. You can get his Salora whore and bring her up here. You can get up here and try to make her out to be the next best thing since sliced bread. I'm Mellow Mellow Cherie Rogers. You cannot talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville without talking about Mellow Mellow Cherie Rogers. I'm on your side, Who Knew? That is what she did. And here's the gag. I'm not mad at Mellow Mellow for doing it. I'm not mad at Mellow Mellow for taking her little shit, because she was. Ain't nobody stupid but them. But ain't nobody stupid. We know what she was doing, but I'm not mad at her for doing it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So I'm not mad at her for having her little petty moment, doing one of her little I have a dream speeches. I am woman speeches. I'm not mad at her for getting a little petty. I ain't mad. I caught the shade though, sis, but I ain't mad at it though, sis. Talk your ish. I ain't. I caught it when she said it, but I ain't mad at it. Y'all in the comments talking about something she moved on. No, she didn't. If obviously, if she's still taking shots and hits at it. But I'm not mad. And she even admitted that she still got some healing to do in that little seminar that she had. Okay, down to one of the break rooms at the Comfort Inn. It's just a gag, Mellow. My stomach hurt. Well, it's sore. It's just a gag, Mellow. But if we being honest, that was what it was. It was one of it was half of a ballroom down to one of the damn Comfort Inns, girl. But it's okay. All right. And I'm not mad at you for having your little petty moment. I'll let you have it. Thank you, baby, for your $9.99. Melody Luther King. Okay, Mel K. Ciao. My stomach, girl. I'm about to end this so I can lay down. Peter says, what? Marriage to Cynthia was over before it began. Peter, we don't give a damn about you. Peter, ain't you in jail? Ain't Peter locked up? Why is Peter talking shit about Cynthia? Talking about something that marriage was over before it began. Like, so then why you marry her, nigga? Why did you marry her? Peter Thomas ain't got nothing to say. Peter Thomas needs to sit down, shut up, and do his time. Quit worrying about sin. Sin ain't worried about you. Quit worrying about sin. Do your time. Peter ain't got shit to say. Peter need to do his time. Now he's trying to make his commissary money. But listen, do y'all think the harlot in Leisure Suit is already married? And this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna end it. My stomach hurt. Like for real, at the bottom of it. That's why I keep moving. I can't sit still. But do y'all think that the Leisure Suit? Do y'all think Leisure Suit and his whore are already married? I honestly don't care. No. Telling you I'm sore. That cough hurt like hell. Joanne said maybe. No, there's married as Hatsaline and Stevie. I'm screaming. Remember the marriage license issue? They should get married on the show. If she's dating the 36-year-old, who? Wait, what? So who's the surprise wedding? Is either Leisure Suit and his whore bag, or is either Ken or Trish? But it can't be Ken or Trish. If it is, Trish is the bigamist. Because the people said they still not even divorced yet. They ain't found no divorce certificate nowhere. He sold her a pipe dream, probably a vow renewal. For whom? Nell and Chris just did their tight ass vow renewal last season. Y'all remember the pastor fell out. Okay. So for whom? Maybe for Marisa Kimmy. Or maybe for Letitia and Marcel. You know, Letitia been wanting to do that. Yeah, maybe Marcel and Tisha. Because it can't be the Fletchers. Y'all know that already happened and Bishop fell out. Listen, I remember when I reviewed that episode, baby, I laughed my ass off. It was a couple of people who didn't feel like it was funny. They felt like I was mean as hell for laughing at Bishop falling out. Girl, I'm about to go back and watch that. I was gagged to pieces when Bishop fell out. Anyway, child, I don't reach my hour and 30 minutes. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I totally appreciate all of you guys for being up around here, chopping it up with me while I was bored. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe after me does her thing, I might do a live again tonight because she does her thing at 6. So depending on how long it is or whatever, if it's not too long and I watch it like that, I'll probably come back again tonight and click my button and then we can just do it tonight and get it over with. Maybe we'll see. But I will keep y'all posted, but I am gonna watch that. So be on the lookout because that's gonna be the next thing. But thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps. I totally appreciate it. Jesus. I totally appreciated those. Thank you so much for the PayPal boo. Thank y'all for the likes. I'm still gonna watch Ming. I want to hear what Ming got to say, and we is finna talk about it. Hopefully, it can be tonight. If she's doing it at 6, hopefully she'll only talk for about 45 to an hour, and then I could just make the link, and all of y'all could be here maybe around 8:30, 8:15, 8:30, maybe 9ish. You know, and we can go on ahead and get it done. But yeah, I love you guys, and until later, I'll holler at y'all. Bye.